Hi everyone, this is the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Karin martial dance at Champa camp, participants honored. Genocide against Armenia's demographic impact. Malatya's Armenian heritage. Warning against Hrant Dink. Çaycuma in Ottoman sources. Iran responds to Trump on Hormuz. Voices of Artsakh media. A Karin martial dance class was held at the Champa military patriotic camp. Chambers learn traditional Armenian dance movement while improving their flexibility and physical fitness. They also learn the Karin Kochari and become familiar with Armenian national dance traditions. The lessons help pass these traditions on to the new generation. Martial dance is an important part of the camp's cultural and patriotic activities. An award ceremony was held at the Yerevan mission of Western Armenia with many guests attending. Nelly Harutyunyan, President of the National Assembly of the Republic of Western Armenia, presented certificates of honor to Vazgen Sicilian, head of the VAN operation. The certificates were intended for participants of the High Champa camp. Among those honored were Narine Hovanesyan, a representative of the Television of the Republic of Western Armenia, and Police Colonel Vladimir Hovanesyan. Ottoman documents show that official statistics do not fully reflect the losses caused by genocide against Armenians. Internal records indicated that the actual Armenian population was higher than official figures. The consequences, including killings, mass deportations, dispositions, and destruction of Armenian communities. Armenians were also removed from their historical homelands. Other Christian communities of the Ottoman Empire also suffered violence and massacres. The true scale of the catastrophe of 1894 to 1923 requires studying demographic data, deportation documents, and survivor testimonies together. Malatya, known for its sweet apricots, also preserving traces of rich Armenian history and culture. The restored Holy Trinity Church stands as a reminder of the Armenian who once lived and created there. The Euphrates and its tributes help create fertile valleys and develop local horticulture. Malatya is a city of Armenian roots, culture, memories, and historical heritage. Alongside its famous apricots, the legacy of the Armenian people continues to live on. Months before Hrant Dink's assassination, Turkish authorities had received information about a planned attack against him. In February 2006, Erhan Tunçel also published that Yasin Hayal intended to kill Dink in Istanbul. Trabzon police informed Istanbul police about the threat to his life. However, according to published documents, scientific measures were not taken to protect him. At the time, Dink was also facing strong public and media pressure and threats. On January 19, 2007, Hrant Dink was assassinated in front of the Agos newspaper office in Istanbul. Historical sources provide information about the population of Çaycuma. According to the 1960 Bolu provincial yearbook, the district had 11,600 Muslims, 370 Greeks, and 34 Armenians, totaling 12,004 people. The settlement had mosques, schools, a church, a madrasa, an inn, and a bathhouse. These records show that Çaycuma had a multi-ethnic and multi-religious population. The information is important for studying the historical demography of settlements in Western Armenia. Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister Kazem Garibadi citizens U.S. President Donald Trump's statement about the Strait of Hormuz. Trump had referred to the strait as new U.S. territory. Garibadi called the statement a delusion and warned that Tehran would correct it. He made the comments in a post on X. His statement was a response to an image Trump had posted on Truth Social. The documentary Voices of Artsakh media presents the history and work of three important pillars of Artsakh's information landscape during the conflict. It was produced with the support of HE KS and EPER and Broadview Die Welt. The film was created within a project implemented by the Media Initiative Center. Ani Mangasaryan is the author, Herair Avedisyan the director, and Tigran Gasparyan the cinematographer. The English translation was prepared by Ani Mejlumian. The film's premiere is organized by the Dialogue non-governmental organization. So this was all for today's news. If you want something to learn, you can easily find Western Armenia's website and read everything there. Thank you for watching.